So my only question for you is, this is your chance to tell us what happened. He's dead. You killed him.
Actually, I did.
Who's that? That's you!
This is Omar Lewis Antonio, a clueless killer who didn't realize every second of his crime was caught on camera.
You're full of That's what you're full of, okay?
I ain't no killer, bro. That's not what I do.
Now he's learning the hard way that no lie can save him from the cell waiting at the end.
How'd your DNA get there? How'd your fingerprints get there? Omar, are you and I done playing games?
Jessie Sumlar was a 30-year-old hairstylist from Jacksonville, Florida, and a beloved figure in the local LGBTQ community. Known for his vibrant personality and captivating drag performances, Jessie had built a life surrounded by people who cared about him. On July 16, 2018, that all changed. Jessie went silent. No calls, no texts, no responses. After 2 days of growing worry, his mother contacted apartment management and asked them to check on her son. What the maintenance worker discovered inside was devastating. Jessie had been murdered, stabbed up to 18 times, his throat slashed. Blood spatter evidence revealed he had fought desperately for his life. When investigators surveyed the scene, they noticed several of Jessie's belongings were missing: his wallet, credit cards, car, and multiple pairs of shoes. The investigation moved quickly. On July 19th, Jessie's 2006 Chevrolet Impala turned up on Jacksonville's north side, abandoned and torched. The vehicle offered no useful forensic evidence, so detectives shifted focus to his stolen credit cards. Bank records revealed a trail of transactions on July 17th and 18th, while Jessie lay undiscovered. Surveillance footage from ATMs and retail stores captured a man using the cards downtown. Police released the images publicly, and within days, an anonymous tipster identified the suspect: Omar Antonio Lewis. On August 2nd, 2018, Omar was arrested and brought in for questioning. And despite the mounting evidence against him, he would do everything he could to outwit the detectives. The following footage was provided by the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
All right. Well, hopefully we can just talk for a couple minutes. My name's Detective Reeves. This is my partner, Detective Devereaux. And you're Omar. What's your last name? Lewis. Okay. All right. The Detective Devereaux is going to grab a couple of quick things from you, and then
Omar, I got your first and last name. What's your middle? What's your middle name?
Antonio.
Antonio, what's your date of birth?
25th, 1992.
All right. And do you live in Jacksonville right now? What's your address? You still live there?
Back and forth.
do that one. Read your rights, okay? Because everybody has rights. You been to jail before? So you know what this is. Okay, all right.
That's your question, though.
Yeah, let me do this for you, for the rights, and then I can answer any questions that you may have, okay? I don't want to violate.
At the time of his arrest, Omar was charged with auto theft, credit card theft, and fraud. Investigators were still building their case and hadn't yet gathered enough evidence to formally charge him with murder. Still, there was little doubt in their minds. Omar remained the prime suspect in Jessie's killing.
So, do you have any idea what I want to talk to you about?
All I can recall is the man told me when he got me out of the house, said he had a warrant for auto theft or something.
Okay. The guy
Yeah.
the guy in all the army clothes and all that stuff?
It was so many. It kind of spooked me out.
How did that go down? What happened? I wasn't out there. I was here.
My wife was laying down watching TV, looking at it.
Your wife?
No, fiance.
Fiance. Okay. All right. Just making sure. Watching It?
Yeah.
The scary movie?
Yeah.
About the clown?
Yeah.
No, sir. I'm not doing clowns. All right, go ahead. All right, so she's watching some clown movie.
Yeah, and you know, this is just something come out the window.
Out the window?
Yeah, somebody walked by the window, and usually people don't walk in the yard like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like somebody outside. Look, okay, but the police don't hear. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, that's it. You're not curious as to why you're here. Do you have you called the sheriff's office recently? Have you anybody touched base with you about anything?
No,
you gotta go ahead, sir.
I don't want to cut you off.
No, you're fine. I was interrupting you.
About was talking to somebody. One of my friends hit me up. This was, I think that was Tuesday, maybe. What was this, last week, something like that? I know it was a Tuesday. I'm not sure if it was this week or last week. No, it was this week.
Yesterday.
No. Last week. Excuse me.
A week ago. Okay.
Hit me, called me, and was like, bro, I don't know what you got going on, but you might want to look at this. So I'm going online.
Look at what?
What was that? Channel 4 News.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm scrolling down, looking, and just so happened to see a picture of me. Like, and all I was just coming from Painsteader, which is across the street, to the store. And it said something about suspect wanted for information of something.
Okay.
And
what?
I called the sheriff department. They told me to call Crime Stoppers.
Okay.
And got me nowhere. Spoke to Raleigh.
Okay.
And he was like, look more into it. I'm going to give you a call on Monday. Now, Monday come, I talked to some female callers who talked. I'm like, well, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Like, early Tuesday morning, getting ready to go to work, and my boss see my face on look like, oh, okay, what you got going on? You're fired. You can't work here no more. That's not, nah, I mean, I don't get down like that. I don't adults. I barely chill with people. I'm by myself. I'm with my fiance.
Okay. So your friend, he hit you up. He called you, or he sent you a text, or what?
Yeah, called me.
Who's your friend?
Rather not put his name out though.
Well, it's important. It's about you. It's up to you.
Rather not put his name out.
You don't want to put his name out there that he got a hold of you?
Omar's interrogation has stretched past the hour mark, yet he still hasn't asked the most obvious question. Why am I here? He claims a friend tipped him off after spotting his face on the news. And while it's true that the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office had released surveillance images to local media and Facebook, and that an anonymous tip ultimately led to his identification, his story still doesn't quite add up. Omar refuses to identify this so-called friend, insisting he doesn't want to get him in trouble. What he fails to grasp is that protecting an imaginary informant is the least of his problems. After all, he's a wanted murderer.
Okay. So a friend that's or a friend of yours calls you on the phone and says, hey, you better check this out.
Yes, he gave me the channel Jack's News.
Did he send you a link to it to click on and look at, or did he tell you to go to a computer and look on it? He just told you to go look at it. And what specifically did he say to you?
No, it was like, bro, your face on the internet, bro, about some about, information about something. I say, bro, what you talking about? Like, I'm looking at the news now. My face ain't on the news. He said, nah, it's on the internet.
Okay.
So I get on my phone, digging. It took real long. It was just, I'm looking, like.
What'd you see?
I bet I can remember this night.
What night?
All I saw, it was somebody getting out the car, going in the store, pictures of being at the counter, and either getting in or getting out of the car. No, that was about it.
And you looked that up on your phone?
I saw it on the internet.
I know, but on your phone or on a home computer?
No, phone.
Okay, on your phone. So we established that. And who was that person that you saw in the pictures?
To be real, me.
It was you.
That's why I called.
Because so you're surprised. Your friend calls you and says, "Hey, what the crap? What's going on, man? What are you into, or what's happening here? Yeah. And you need to go check out the news." Tells you to go check out the news site. You look it up and you go, "Man, that's me."
Yeah,
that's me. What were you wearing in the pictures? Do you remember?
I had on some blue shorts that night.
Okay.
That's about the only thing I can remember.
Okay. Blue shorts.
Yeah, that's about the only thing.
And it was you in that picture, or those pictures that were out there that the police put out there that may have information. What information about what?
Well, sure then. I remember last time I looked at it, to be honest.
You what?
First it says something about, when I first saw it, it said something about a car. And I'm like, it can't be, because the fella I got this car from showed me paperwork for the car. Like, said the car was good. So I'm trying to figure out, why is my face on somebody's news?
Well, what does that have to do with the car? I'm trying to follow up.
I'm trying to, that's the only, he said, correct. What was that again?
Who said that?
Auto theft or something?
Who said that? Your friend that called you?
No. The officer.
Oh, the guy who pulled you down here tonight.
Yeah, auto theft.
He doesn't know what all the charges are. He doesn't know the stuff in South Carolina. South Carolina and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
So what I'm focusing on right now is trying to figure out what I'm trying to figure out right now is, your friend sends you this message. And it said that it's got your face on there. You're wearing blue shorts or whatever else, and it's about.
Said man wanted in question.
For what?
When I read it, it says Facebook is looking for this man questioned for either said a murder case or a case. If you know who this fella is, contact us. And nothing them at the bottom of the screen.
So Omar knew he was connected to Jesse's murder, at least in some way. What he didn't realize was that he wasn't just a person of interest, he was the suspect. And detectives already had more than enough evidence to take him to trial, with or without a confession. But Omar believed he was outsmarting everyone in the room. So instead of staying quiet, he decided to spin a wild tale, explaining how he ended up with Jesse's car and credit cards.
So, is that the picture that you saw? Or the news stuff that you saw? Not in this format, but, on a screen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
so, it's exactly, because these were the pictures that they put out.
Yeah, on the screen.
Yeah. And that's you, obviously, which is, at the time the detectives didn't know your name. It only took a little bit of time to figure that out. So, and you said you barely remember that night. What were you saying about a car? You talking about this car?
Yeah.
What about this car?
He said grand theft.
Okay. Well, again, let's put aside what he said, because
I'm just I gotta basically go off of it because I'm under impression that's the reason why I'm sitting in front of you.
Right.
But the guy I got this car from.
This car?
Yeah, told me that everything was great with this car.
Okay.
I paid him up front. He got what he.
How much you pay him?
$250.
You gave him $250. Where were you?
We met on the top of Broad Street.
What followed was painful to watch. Omar spent a staggering 15 minutes fumbling through his own story, trying to pin down exactly when he had supposedly rented the car.
Okay. So you get that. And then, you don't remember what the guy looked like that sold you the car?
This ain't a big fella. Bald head, light skin cat. Kind of stocky.
Okay.
I know I never like really asked him his name.
You didn't?
Most around in the neighborhood they call him Woo.
Woo?
That's all I know.
Okay. Woo. All right. Got it. Now, it may be too much to ask. Did you get a receipt for the car? Did he give you anything like I don't mean like a regular receipt, but does he give you anything like, hey, I'm loaning you this or bring it back or anything like that?
No, man. We had it's a mutual agreement.
Okay.
You get what you asked for, and I get what I asked for.
Okay, you got a car.
As long as you get it back.
Okay.
You say you need it back, and the condition that you gave it to me, then business is good. We probably can do business again.
All right. So tell me about you. When did you give the car? Did you give the car back to Woo?
Yeah.
Okay.
My sense instruction was like, cause the person I was going to ask him where he stay at, and I was going to have my old lady to follow me. And so I can drop it off and she pick me up and I go about my business. But he was like, nah, bro, don't go out your way. Just do me a favor. I got a spare key, put the keys in the car, lock the car, and keep it moving. I'm going to come get it. Thursday, parked it where I picked it up from. Left the keys in the car, locked the car, made sure I had all my belongings out of there. You feel me?
It was clear Omar had anticipated this moment. He knew questions about Jessie's car were coming and had rehearsed his answers ahead of time. But when detectives placed Jessie's photograph in front of him, his composure began to slip.
I'll see if I'll do it. Okay, so let me show you a couple things. So let's see if, okay. Who's that?
Yeah, on my Facebook page.
That's you! Who's this?
Where you get that from?
Who's this?
No. Should be my fiance.
It is. That's what she said. Who it is. So I'm trying to figure out who that is. Who's that?
Who the hell is that?
I'm asking you.
Never seen him a day in my life.
Never seen that guy?
No.
Okay. What about that guy?
That's the same person, isn't it?
What about that guy?
Them the same people, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I just from shot because sometimes people look different.
No.
Never seen that guy? Okay.
Not for me.
You don't know this guy? You've never seen this guy?
Never. Not a day in my life.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay. Okay. I'm not, what we talk about, okay? Here's the deal. You and I talk about, what we talk about, I'm not talking to your girlfriend about, okay? Okay. I'm not talking to your girlfriend about it, all right? I want you to know that. Sleepy?
What's going on?
This is Sleepy.
Who?
This is Sleepy. That's what he goes by. His name's Jesse. Okay. What your lifestyle choices are, they don't offend me. And I'm not talking to your girlfriend. Okay?
Excuse me.
Sure.
What you mean by my lifestyle choices?
You know, you're a grown man. So what I'm saying to you is if you're into guys and girls, don't care. Okay? I'm not talking to your girlfriend about it. I'm not letting her know anything. This is you and I talking. Okay?
All right. Hold on. We just went from a car to lifestyle choices.
Right.
What the hell? What do
So,
he or she got to do with that?
With what?
This. Because I'm under the impression this is why I'm here.
About what? There's a bunch of questions that I have for you. So you don't know this guy?
Never seen him a day in my life.
You never seen him yet?
Never.
And I'm being honest with you when I'm saying this about whatever you're into. I don't care.
Oh.
You're not going to offend me, or I don't care at all. So you don't need to feel, if you're even in the least bit, you feel
playing like you trying to
agitate you. Yeah, I'm not agitating you, and I promise you, I'm not playing. Do you know where you are?
Yeah,
you do.
No, I have a sense of idea.
Where are you?
I know it ain't fun and games when
it's not. No. Yeah, so you don't know that guy. Have you ever been here before?
Where is that?
Looks like an apartment to me. Have you ever been to these apartments?
No.
More specifically, north side.
If it ain't on my...
More specifically, that apartment?
No.
Giving you an opportunity.
Give me an opportunity.
I'm giving you an opportunity to tell the truth.
Tell the truth about?
Yeah, exactly. About this. That's what I want you to know. I want you to tell me the truth.
The moment Jesse's name came up, Omar's demeanor shifted. Gone was the calm, collected tone he'd used while explaining away the car. In its place was defensiveness and visible agitation. Whether Omar and Jessie were ever romantically involved remains unclear. But one thing is certain, they ran in the same circles. At the very least, they knew each other. And there's another detail investigators couldn't ignore. There were no signs of forced entry at Jessie's apartment. Whoever came through that door, Jessie had let them in willingly.
I talked to your girlfriend.
I felt I was under the impression that I was here for a car.
For a car. You are. That's absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely 100% correct. That you were in and out of this car, and that's part of this. The other part of it is your knowledge of Jessie. You know Jessie.
No.
What happened?
What do you mean?
I mean, what happened?
What happened?
Game's up.
Man, what the hell?
The game is up.
What is he talking about?
Omar, there's two different kinds of people in the world.
Okay.
There's people that are bad people, and you know some of these people. They set out to do bad things, and they shouldn't be out there. And they're doing terrible things to people. And then there's other people that get put in situations where they don't know what to do. They panic, and they make a decision, and then they try to cover it up just because they don't know what to do. They're panicking.
Right.
That's what we're talking about. Most people fall in one of those two categories, and we're trying to figure out which one you're in.
All right. Now I'm going to ask you a question.
Ask away.
Where the hell is this guy now?
This guy?
Yeah.
This guy is, I'll be honest with you, I don't know where he is right now. I believe that he's been buried, but I don't know that. So, and I know you're a smart guy. So here's what I need from you. I need you to tell me the truth. I need you not to worry about what we think. I need you not feel any kind of, anything. And you know where you are. You said you got a good feeling. You got a good feeling about it.
John got me out my house talking about a car and auto theft and brought me in here about murder. It was talking about a lifestyle. I've never seen this guy before.
You have never seen Jessie before, ever. Or whatever you may know him as. Maybe you know him as something different.
Never seen him
But this guy right here. And the reason I wanted to be real clear with you is because we've got pictures here with Jessie with braids on, with some longer hair. We got pictures of Jessie here with shorter hair.
Okay.
Okay. This is where this incident took place. And you don't know him.
Never seen
And you've never been in his apartment.
No.
That's this, through that door right there. Or giving you an outside shot from here of this. You don't know him.
No.
Okay. At all. There's no, maybe I met him somewhere. Maybe.
I don't even go on the north side. Like, if I'm on the north side, if I'm on Moncrief or murder, parts of murder is considered the north.
Mm-hmm.
That's as far as I go.
Okay. So your involvement with Jessie, you were not in an intimate relationship with Jessie.
Hell no.
Okay, you and Jessie weren't dating. You guys didn't have.
Hell no.
Okay.
What the?
You guys didn't have any other kind of relationship going on. He wasn't a friend of yours.
What's going on?
Let's say that. Jessie wasn't a friend of yours that you met somewhere. That maybe you didn't know Jessie's preferences. Maybe Jessie freaked you out. Maybe you didn't know Jessie was gay. Maybe you're feeling something right now that's going on.
Oh, hold on. How about? Not only. So you try to call. What?
That's what I'm asking. You don't know this guy, but you have told me that you bought this car.
Yeah.
From a guy that's light-skinned,
bald head, stocky guy.
It's clear Omar never expected to be linked to Jessie's murder this quickly. He doesn't have a real story, just fragments he's desperately trying to stitch together on the fly. That's why he keeps dodging questions, buying time while scrambling for something that sounds believable. Fortunately for detectives, he's just as bad at lying as he is at covering his tracks.
Did anything else come with the car?
Yeah.
What else came with the car?
A couple other things come with the car.
Like what?
We gave it some. We traded off. I don't want to incriminate myself and say that I gave this guy.
I don't care about weed.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I don't want to incriminate myself by saying I gave this guy narcotics for his car.
I don't care.
You feel me? Because basically that's what it comes down to.
Okay. Well, whatever. Okay, so you gave the guy narcotics?
Yeah, drugs.
Drugs. What kind of drugs?
Car. This really made me look stupid.
This is the truth, man. You get an opportunity to tell your side.
Yeah.
That's up to you. You can let somebody else paint a picture of you, or you have an opportunity right now to paint the picture.
Honestly.
You're an artist, right? You got the canvas. We gave you the paintbrush.
It looked like I already painted a picture.
Go for it.
I said, it looks like y'all already painted the picture.
Clean slate. The canvas is white, brown, black, whatever you want it to be. You got the paintbrush. Fill in the gaps for me.
Fill in the gaps about what?
This.
What do you...
Tell me the truth about what happened.
Okay. All right. I don't mean to be rude.
You're fine. You're not being rude.
You want me to be honest, be totally honest with you?
Yes.
I'm going to be totally honest with you. You can keep that. But this and this, yeah, I was at my mama's house when I took this picture. That's my fiance. That's her car and that's my cousin's car. This, I clocked in the pay stubber and I went to the gas station.
Okay.
To get me some coffee and pull some money off my car and get me something to eat to go to work.
Okay.
That shit, excuse my language again, I know nothing about. I never seen that guy. I don't even go on the north side unless I go on Moncrief or I'm on certain parts of murder.
Okay.
And the only reason I go on Moncrief is I got a friend on Moncrief.
All right.
And, they play basketball over there and all that other. They got a little area over there where a lot of people be at. And it's highly populated. You feel me?
Jessie's stolen car was discovered on McCoy Creek Boulevard, just half a mile from an address where Omar had once lived. It's likely he torched the vehicle in an attempt to destroy any forensic evidence linking him to the crime. But Omar had already made critical mistakes. Surveillance cameras had captured him on footage just moments before the car went up in flames. And back at the crime scene, he'd left behind a trail of damning evidence: fingerprints, DNA, and footprints.
But that I know nothing about. This I can give you an answer to.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what this guy got going on.
Which guy?
Who I got this car from. I don't know what this guy got going on. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Woo.
Yeah.
Where do I find
totally
Wu?
honest with you.
Where can I find Wu?
I don't. How?
Yeah. It would probably be a really good idea if I talked to Wu.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying
totally
here?
Honest with
You would probably want me to talk to Wu. Just like you would probably want me to talk to your friend who called you and said, hey, bro, that looks like you. But you don't want to incriminate anybody else. You want to take all this. All of this. This is what you want to take. You want to own the homicide.
Because you don't want to charge me with a homicide because somebody told me that they saw my picture on the internet.
Do you really think that? You don't think we have anything else?
You think that I'm that stupid? You think I see a picture of you and that's why I'm going to charge you with homicide?
We told you everything we have? Is that what you think? Is that how it works?
I'm going to be honest with you guys. To my concern,
this is concerning you, yeah.
To my concern, the only thing that I'm concerned about is this. That's why I called from the start. Everything else I have no dealings with. So you can show me what you want to show me. To be honest.
No. I'm not going to show you what all I have. That would be silly of me, wouldn't it?
Just to be honest.
Giving you the opportunity to tell the truth.
Tell the truth about what?
What your involvement. What happened?
We understand how it can be hard to talk about things like this. Things come out that you don't want to come out. We get that. It's out now. I'm telling you that. It's not a secret. We're not guessing. So you have a chance.
Listen, I don't know what
to talk about what happened and not worry about people and what they think about you right now.
I don't know what you guys want me to tell you.
Truth.
I'm telling you the truth.
What happened to Jessie?
What happened to who?
Jessie.
I don't know Jessie.
Okay. And you've never.
You don't know that.
Never
met him a day in my life.
Ever.
Never
seen that guy.
Just like the friend Omar mentioned earlier, this mysterious Wu was never identified by investigators. In fact, throughout the entire trial, no one by that name, or anyone even remotely matching that description, was ever mentioned. It's safe to assume Omar invented Wu out of thin air, hoping to throw detectives off his trail. And when the time came to explain why he was caught using Jessie's stolen credit cards, well, it's not hard to guess who he planned to blame for that.
And you have not been to his place.
I just told you, only time I go on the north side, and I'm being totally honest with you, only time I go on the north side is if I'm on Moncrief or certain parts of Murphy.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, and that's where you are tonight is that's how you want to kind of be remembered. That's your statement. Been given the opportunity. That's what you want to project.
What you guys talking about, man.
Okay.
So, however, we playing this.
No playing. No playing at all.
Play.
I'm being completely honest with you, man.
I can answer to you about this car. You feel me?
What were you doing in the store again?
Getting coffee, and money off of a card, and getting something to eat so I can go to work.
Okay.
I do that every morning. Every morning I go get a cup of coffee or I'll go get 100 money. Just something to put on my stomach.
Gotcha. Sounds good. And you pay cash? You said you used a card. Like what kind of card?
I pull money off of an ATM card.
Okay. Off of your bank account or something?
No, off a card I got from Wu.
Wu. Okay. So talk to me about that.
Like I said, trading on cards for narcotics. Like, he's a drug user.
Mm-hmm.
And
you didn't trade in the car because you paid $250.
No, I paid him for the car.
Okay.
Yeah, I paid him out of my pocket for the car.
Okay. What did you receive and what did you give to Wu? I don't care about drugs.
The car.
You got the car.
I paid $250 to the car for 4 days.
Okay.
And he gave me a card and told me.
Gave you what?
A card.
Card.
And told me to pull the $200 that he owed me off of the car.
That he owed. Why did he owe you money?
Drugs.
Okay, whatever. I don't care about the drugs. So you gave him drugs, and he gave you a card, and said you can pull $200 off of this. Okay.
No, he gave me a card and a pen though.
Okay. How did you get the card?
How did I get the card?
Card. How did you get that card?
When he came back with the card.
Okay. And He left it in the glove compartment for you, or did he physically hand it to you?
Gave it to me.
Physically handed it to you. Okay. This isn't that hard.
With the pen, though.
Okay, what? You're acting like this is really difficult. This isn't difficult. I'm asking you a simple question.
I'm not. I'm just...
It's really not that hard. It's not that complicated. How did you get the card from Wu?
I feel like you trying to cross me up.
No, it's just...
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm not at all. I'm not that kind of guy. I've got way too many facts to cross anybody up. So Wu gives you the card. You use the card at this store.
Yeah, I used the card one time.
You used the card.
Pulled the money off of it. No, actually, I used it 2 times because with the ATM machine, you can only pull off $100, and you told me to pull off 2.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you used the card twice.
Yeah.
At this store.
And went to work. That was it.
Did you try to use it anymore? Never? Use that card again? Okay.
What's Wu look like?
Light skin, bald head, short, stocky.
Does he got any tats, earrings, goatee? Nothing like that?
He got a little mustache, hook, the connection, the modern everybody thing.
Right. Thing. And you don't know how to get a hold of Wu?
Like I never even asked this. Like, you know how usually you'll walk up to somebody and be like, if you're interested in knowing like what's going on, you start small talk, y'all trade names. Mm-hmm. But I never asked him his name. I just heard the old school homies and the new people around the block say, yeah, woo, woo, woo. He'll turn around. So, you feel me? When he came through with the car, and I'm like, boy, it's a sweet deal. You feel me? You can't beat it. 4 days, I take that with ease.
If I hadn't seen what came next, I might have actually bought Omar's story. According to him, he paid $250 cash for Jessie's car, and then Wu handed him Jessie's credit card to withdraw $200, supposedly in exchange for drugs. But the logic falls apart instantly. If Wu had access to the card, why not just withdraw the cash himself and hand it over? Why involve a stolen credit card at all? And true to form, Omar remained as vague as possible when describing Wu. No real details, no specifics, nothing that could actually be verified. He also insisted he only used Jessie's card twice. But the evidence told a very different story, and detectives were more than ready to call his bluff.
Omar, are you and I done playing games?
I'm trying to figure out.
Omar, here's what you need to figure out. Are you going to tell me the truth or not? So how long, let me tell you. So you know why you got pulled down here, right? And then you're trying to play a game with me because you think I've been doing this for about 3 days.
Actually,
Omar's trying to play a game with Detective Reeves, dancing around the questions that I asked you. And one of the things that you say is you can't figure out how you got brought down here for a car, and now you're being questioned about a homicide. When you knew well and good you're going to be questioned about a homicide because your buddy called you on the phone and started asking you questions about that.
But what I'm explaining to you.
So you need to explain the truth to me. I'm talking to you. Don't look at him. Look at me.
Y'all partners, right?
Yeah, we are. But look at me when I'm talking to you.
What I'm trying to explain to you guys.
Explain it. Please do that.
The reason why I called.
Why you called.
Time out.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you.
Sounds good. That would be great.
Really, if I knew anything about a murder, why the hell would I call the sheriff department? That's stupid.
I think you called to find out what we knew. That's what I think.
Really?
That's what I think, yeah.
I can find out what you know on the internet.
You still don't know what we know, right?
You can find out what we know by the internet? Hey, bro, you've been sold a bill of goods if you think the internet knows what we know.
I'm still trying to...
So we know that you're out there at that apartment complex. I know that.
I've never been there.
You've never been there, but I know that Omar has been at those apartments. Okay. I know that Omar has been out there. But Omar's going to stick with the story.
I don't know where that's at.
You don't have to know where it is. Look, there's lots of places I've been to. I don't know exactly where they are. Okay? Yeah. But you were there.
One thing about me, I have I don't say a very good memory, but if I'm someplace, I know I'm there.
Right. I agree. And I think you know that you were there. You just don't want to tell me. Because for some reason you feel like you're mixed up in something. Are you mixed up in something?
I've never been there.
So when Wu gives you this number to get into this account, how did he give you that? Did he tell it to you? Did he text it to you? How did you get this number to get into this bank account?
Piece of paper.
Okay. What did the piece of paper look like? What color was the piece of paper? Remember, you just said you have a good memory. What did that piece of paper look like?
Brown.
Brown piece of paper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue writing.
Blue writing on it. What kind of writing was it? Like a pen?
It was a pen.
What was the? No. I mean, with a pen was written on it.
Yeah.
What was the pen number?
9. No, the last 2 digits was 40. I'm not sure the first 2.
Not sure the first 2. And because it's hard. How many times did you use it?
2.
Use it twice. And that's your story.
That's one time.
You're full of shit. That's what you're full of. Okay?
If you say so.
I do say so. Because I know for a fact you use it more times than that.
Yeah.
You use it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, sir. You use it a lot more than that. 2 times, you're full of crap.
Forensic analysis determined that Jessie was killed sometime between July 16th and 17th. In the 48 hours that followed, his credit card was used repeatedly. ATM withdrawals, in-store purchases, transaction after transaction. There were so many charges that detectives were able to track the bank records, identify a pattern, and pull the surveillance footage from each location. Every frame pointed straight to Omar. But the cameras only told part of the story. It wasn't just his face that gave him away. It was his DNA, recovered directly from the crime scene.
You want to start telling the truth? Why is Omar using my dead dude's card? Why is Omar driving my dead guy's car?
This dude's dead for real.
This isn't the fake homicide office. This isn't the I'm kind of dead, maybe I'm coming back to life office. This is the homicide office. This is what you're being questioned about, is a homicide.
Right.
Of what you've lied about.
Yeah.
Do you understand that? You've been lying about a homicide.
You're trying to get me to tell you something.
The truth. That's what I'm trying. You're right. You are absolutely right.
You're trying to get me to tell you something I know nothing about.
I'm trying to get you to tell me the truth. That you do. That I have proof that you do.
Okay, well, prove it to me.
To you? I don't know you nothing, man. I'm trying to give you the opportunity.
Be honest with you.
I know. I'm being honest with you. I want you to have the opportunity to talk.
I'm not the type to argue or go back and forth with you. I'm going to be totally honest with you. When I called and talked to Wiley, I was really concerned about this shit because I don't like my face being on nobody news about some shit
I wouldn't either.
don't know nothing about.
Well, that's debatable.
But we can debate all day because
I'm not going to debate.
I'm going to be honest because you got to find somebody to put a face on this shit for your social media, however. But let me be totally honest with you. I've never seen this guy damn.
Okay, gotcha. You've never seen
him in apartments.
You've never been in those apartments.
Now, what I do know is that car, I can answer for. That car, I can answer for. But I didn't know it was a dead guy's. I didn't even know his man was dead. At all.
And that is the story that you want to stick to.
Like, dead.
This is your chance. That's what you want to stick to.
A chance for what?
To tell the truth.
You talking about tell the truth? I'm telling you everything that I know.
Okay.
Everything.
You got it,
Mark. There's things in this world that we can do as investigators. We have access to a ton of information. There are cell phone towers out there. There are witnesses, good old-fashioned people that walk around and pay attention to other people's business.
Right.
Much of those kind of people. There's DNA evidence.
Right.
There's online stuff.
Right.
Pay careful attention to that one.
Right.
A lot of stuff online is tracked very easily.
Right.
By just knowing a person's name and email address and phone number.
Right.
We can get all that very easily with subpoenas and search warrants.
That's true.
Now imagine if someone has all your internet information, or your cell phone information, and witnesses at the apartment complex that point to you being there. We're not saying you might have been there. We're not saying maybe. We're not saying maybe you were there. We're telling you sincerely, we know you, Omar, specifically, were at that apartment complex. There's no way around that part of it. You can say no all you want. You just told us you remember very well.
Yeah.
There is no other answer. It doesn't matter what you say. We know that you're there.
Okay.
We don't know why what happened. That's the only reason we're here. We're not here to find out if.
I don't have...
Only person to answer why is you. If you don't want to get that story out there, that's your call.
Story.
About why it happened.
Why?
And when people repeat things back to me, that means they're buying time to figure out what to say next.
No, why?
Just so you know.
Why? What happened?
When you answer a question with a question, you're buying time, or you don't know what to say because you have nothing truthful to say. I've been watching you this whole time, and when you're truthful, your answers come like that because you're a sharp guy. When you're trying to lie, you repeat and you sound like a dumb.
Trying to figure out what the hell y'all talking about.
A murder.
We are talking about a murder.
We going around in circles. I know nothing about no murder.
Okay.
I just told y'all this.
Okay. That's what...
Remember this day. You had this chance.
Like, I know nothing about it.
You don't want to explain what happened.
Explain what?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm asking you.
You telling me a murder. I'm
trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what happened.
I never knew this guy was dead until y'all said something.
You said you weren't there. Let's start there. You were there. Can we agree to that?
No, because I wasn't. How am I agree to be somewhere that I'm not?
Okay. You don't know this guy.
You're hurting yourself right now. You're making yourself look like the killer, the bad guy, the guy that does this all the time that shouldn't be on the street.
Killer.
That's what you're making yourself look like.
Are
you a killer?
I went from theft to murder, like dead.
Are you a cold-blooded killer that can sit here and lie to the police about something that happened, and then you're going to try to say it was an accident later?
Is you serious? But I called the police.
People do that all the time. That does not surprise us. We have 146 murders here a year. We work these all the time.
This isn't South Carolina, buddy.
Okay.
This ain't South Carolina. What I'm telling you is, so up there in South...
Murder.
Obviously,
I know you haven't been
bad at it.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, your first time at it, you suck. And now you got popped. You're not good at it. You weren't good at armed robbery either. You got popped for that.
You didn't plan it out.
You need a different career path. Your career path sucks.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
You ain't being honest
at all.
You say I'm gonna be honest, but you're not being honest.
I mean,
and that is the story that Omar wants to hang on to. That we know you're there.
What you're telling me is, you want me to hang on to a story where I admit to you that
I want you to tell the truth. I don't care. End of the day, they don't give me a bonus.
I don't know about.
If you say something or you don't, I don't get a raise.
So you don't get paid regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters to me
at the end of the
is
day,
you telling the truth.
At the end of the day,
yeah,
I'll be the one with the getting the short end of the stick, because though I don't know shit about this murder,
you gonna
hold it on to me like I do.
You gotta answer. Hey, look, we've been working this for weeks, man. You think it's a surprise that we just accidentally pulled in Omar today? You must think I'm a moron. Because we didn't do that. We've been working, and tonight was the night that Omar came down and talked to us.
Never said you was.
That's how it works.
I never said you was.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Just like I haven't insulted your intelligence. I'm not about to.
Basically, actually, you kind of are.
How?
How?
Yes.
Because you showed me pictures of me.
Yep.
In the car.
Yep.
It said auto theft. Then I got here, something totally different. Which, when I saw the police at the front door, I already knew what was going on.
Sure. You knew what was going on when your friend called you.
I already knew what was going on. So I'm like, they sent all this for me, like...
Just for you.
I don't know shit. I ain't done shit.
Okay.
Like, what's up?
I don't... Give you an opportunity to tell your side of the story. That's your side. Your side of the story is you don't know what happened.
I'm just we gonna either go at this all night or...
All right. I'm not. You've been told by us that we know you're there. You think we're lying to you, obviously. Otherwise, you would tell us at least you know we're there. So if you would continue to sit here and lie to Detective Reeves, you feel free to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to listen to your... I'm done. I got things to do.
If it's to you, then good night.
Shortly after, Detective Reeves steps out as well. Omar still believes the detectives are bluffing, so they decide to call it a night and end the interrogation. But when they return the next day, everything changes. Armed with fresh evidence and a full night's rest, the detectives are ready to dismantle Omar's lies once and for all.
So today, you are over here because you got... you have new charges, okay? We're charging you with murder, with the murder of Jessie Sumlar. Okay? Gave you a chance to get some rest. I know probably when you went back, you did some soul searching and some reflecting. You probably knew this day was coming. You may have thought it was going to be a few days or a week or two down the road, or I don't know, a few months. The reality is you have been charged with murder today. But I wanted to show you a couple things. I want to give you some of the evidence that we have, let you look at those things, those items.
The night before, Omar had only been charged with auto theft and credit card fraud. But overnight, everything changed. The forensic evidence confirming his involvement in Jessie's death had finally come through. Now Omar was officially charged with first-degree murder, and from this moment on, he would be treated accordingly.
Do you remember the guy, the pictures I showed you yesterday of the guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember his name?
You just said his name.
Yeah, right, I did. I just remembered. I was asking if you remembered it.
Is it Jesse?
It is, yes. Okay. I wasn't trying to trick you. I just didn't. I was going to tell you again. Yeah, Jesse. That was his name. And he went by Sleepy. His friends and family knew him by Sleepy. And I don't know where that came from, but it was the nickname that he went by. And I know I asked you repeatedly, so I'm not trying to insult your intelligence in any way, but I just want to ask you again today. You got a good night's sleep, or at least you got a night's sleep. You got a little bit of sleep. Come back today. So I wanted to give you the opportunity, and I'm going to ask you again. Did you know Jesse? Okay. Had you ever seen Jesse before those pictures I showed you last night?
Besides last night on the pictures, no.
That was it. Never met him before. Okay. You never went on a date with him. You never.
I'll be honest with you guys. I'm kind of when I came to Jacksonville, I was really a homebody. Like, I stayed in the house, or I go to work, or I go out with my fiance. I'm back in the house.
Right.
I'm in front of the house smoking. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I smoke weed.
Yeah.
Pretty much a lot of people do.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I really don't bother nobody.
And I'm not so concerned about the weed stuff like we talked about last night.
If you got evidence saying that I've done something to someone,
right,
then you got it.
Right, which we do, and I'm going to show you some of that. That's what I wanted you to have an opportunity, maybe, to tell me what happened. Okay? So I'll just shoot straight with you like I did last night, which is what we did. And you shot straight with me. I mean, I don't believe you, but at least you were straight.
I'm kind of used to not being believed in.
Well, and I think you're going to see some of that here. But I just want to make sure that I wasn't putting any words in your mouth, but I gave you that opportunity again to let me know if you knew Jesse, had met him, and by knowing, everybody's got different levels of knowing. And I don't mean intimately knowing, but you can know him as a friend, or I kind of know him. We talk to people that I don't really know him like that, but I know him like this. You have no knowledge of who that person was that I showed you. You said that you had never been to those apartments. You said that you had never been in his apartment.
I've never seen him a day in my life.
Right. And that's what you said last night. But I want to make sure today, while I'm charging you with murder, with his murder, that's what you're still saying. Okay. All right. So, and the car, and Wu, there was a guy named Wu that rented you the car that we talked about last night, the one that you were there and you showed the picture of. He rented you a car. You then gave Wu the money, the $250.
And narcotics.
And you gave him drugs. And in turn, he gave you a credit card.
And a car.
And he said you could take $200 off of the car. So really, you rented the car for $50. I mean, when you do the math on that.
I mean,
you gave him $250.
You could say that.
I can't say that because mathematically, it's one of those things.
Mathematically, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a smoking deal. $50 for.
It really, mathematically, it goes like that. But
right.
If it was 50, he would have gave me the 200 out of the two. He would have gave me 200 out of 250 I gave him.
Right.
But he kept the 200.
The 250. Right.
And just gave me the car and the car.
And then you got the $200.
I pulled it off the car. As soon as I got up the next morning.
And what was that car? How was the PIN number? He wrote it on a piece of paper, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And what color was the paper?
Brown.
Was there anything else on that piece of paper? Was it just like a notebook paper or white paper or something else?
It was more like a napkin or a piece of bag.
A piece of bag or a napkin?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
it was brown.
It was a brown.
That's all I could take it from a piece of napkin on a piece of bag.
Did you notice anything else on that piece of paper? Okay, nothing else on it. Okay, so the car, so we found the car. That's the car. Did you burn the car?
Where's this?
No. The question is, did you burn the car?
No.
You're not sure. You hesitated there. You weren't sure. Did you accidentally burn it? Did you drop a cigarette in it?
I never.
So when you
burnt
the car, was it accidental or was it intentional?
I never knew the car was burnt. Like, I thought he was still driving around in the car.
You did?
To be honest.
When you gave it back to Wu? Or no, you didn't give it back to Wu. You said that you dropped it off by the side of the store, locked the keys in it.
I picked it up at.
Right.
Same place he gave it to me, the same place.
But he wasn't there. You just put the keys in and you locked it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, it's not a trick question. I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Sometimes I miss stuff. Okay. So you're saying you did not burn this car.
No.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
You did not do that. You did not do that. Okay. And do these look familiar?
no.
Not at all. Okay. Does any of this look familiar? This glass table that these are sitting on, does this look familiar? Not other than this. This is an evidence placard. This is something we set beside a take picture. I don't mean that. That wasn't there. Evidence, colored carpet, glass ashtray, 2 cigarette butts left over. Does that look familiar?
No, I don't smoke blacks for one. So.
Okay. You don't smoke blacks?
No.
Okay. Have you ever bought blacks before?
Yeah, about a couple of years ago when I tried to stop smoking cigarettes.
Okay.
But I was in Carolina then.
Okay. So you haven't then purchased blacks or whatever you call them, these kind of cigarettes recently? Okay. And would you have smoked those? Okay.
Like I said, I keep Newports with me.
Newport?
I ain't smoking a Newport. I'm probably smoking some weeds.
Okay. Okay. This is not a Newport, right? On the image there you can see? Yeah. It's a black with a, I don't know what you call it, but the cigar tip on the end. It's plastic-ish pieces of paper.
Plastic is a plastic tip.
Plastic tip.
Some wood tips.
And that doesn't look familiar to you. Okay. You're not, and you didn't, let me just ask you this. Did you smoke either one of these two and put it in an ashtray here? Did you do that?
No.
Okay, you did not.
Yeah, I don't smoke black.
Okay, and you don't smoke blacks. Okay, so then you'll be surprised, we'll use that word, when you find out that this glass table, this is like a coffee table.
Okay.
Is in my victim's, Jessie, who's murdered. This is in his apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your DNA is on that. Yours.
My DNA is
on your DNA is on
his black?
Yeah. And so is his.
On the same black?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. Right?
There's no joking. Again, we're in the homicide office. No joking.
This is the moment it finally hits Omar. He's made the worst mistake of his life. And as the interrogation continues, the weight of that realization will only grow heavier. His life as he knew it is over. Okay, so obviously we know then, it's getting real now, isn't it? It's tightening up a little bit now. You feel that in your chest? No. This is murder, is what we're talking about. So you're smoking the blacks in Jessie's apartment. Your DNA's on it. It's not an accident. Can't even make that kind of stuff up. That's you. And you didn't burn this car accidentally. You didn't accidentally drop blacks or cigarettes or anything in there and burn that car. Because you didn't know anything about this. I got a lot of whys. I don't know that. If you tell me the truth, I'll know why. I don't know why.
You showing me?
I'd love to know why.
Burnt car.
Yeah, I'm just showing you some evidence. That's what today is the day to let Omar see evidence of why he's being charged with murder. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So some.
All right.
I'm not going to show you everything. I wouldn't do that.
I understand. It's your job.
Yeah, it's my job. It's nothing personal. I would say, this is just my job. Right.
Just how you pay.
If I worked at McDonald's, I'd make, veggie burgers or whatever I would do. Right.
I'm not.
Okay. So then inside my deceased victim's, Jesse, we'll just call him Jesse. Okay. He's not a deceased victim. He's Jesse. Okay. So inside Jesse's apartment is lots of blood, but in one of the places in Jesse's apartment is a footprint in the blood. Okay. Zooming in on those footprints in the blood in Jesse's apartment are Omar's shoes. Omar's shoes were collected after a search warrant was executed at his house. And the shoes that Omar wears, this is one picture. We got better blown up pictures. But the shoes that Omar wears in your house that we went to last night after we executed the search warrant match these. The tread print here.
I'll be totally honest with you. Those are two different shoes.
These are? Yeah. It's okay. When you say totally honest, it's okay. You haven't been totally honest yet. So while I appreciate you expressing your total
I'm saying that because look at the back of the shoe and look at the back of that shoe.
Exactly. Where there's nothing there, where this is a print here and this is a print here. And
size this print to that print.
Oh, don't be confused by the camera angles. Don't be confused by the camera angles and the distance the camera is from this as to this. Don't be confused by that. Okay. What you should concentrate on is the fact that Detective Reeves is talking with. Yes.
Question. Mm-hmm. If them are the shoes that you found here, then why is it not blood on those shoes?
Thank you for bringing that up. There's blood on those shoes. Okay. Thank you for asking that question. That's a great question. That's the kind of questions that a jury's going to want to know when they convict Omar of murder. Okay, so we'll go over these as well. Again, you didn't accidentally burn the car because you don't know anything about it. Your DNA, you have no explanation as to why your DNA is on these cigarettes in Jesse's house.
Those are not cigarettes, those are blacks.
Blacks. We'll call black. You don't smoke blacks, and your DNA is that it's on there. I can't explain that one either. We have other evidence as well. Maybe you can explain why. You can't explain why your DNA is in the dead guy's apartment. You can't explain that one. Maybe you can explain to me why your fingerprints are in blood in the victim's apartment. What about that one?
Okay. Listen.
Yeah.
I'm going to be totally... You say I'm not being honest with you, right? So I'm going to be honest with you, fellas.
Okay.
Jesse, don't know.
Okay.
At all. What happened to him, our respects go out to his family. I really do deeply apologize.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you guys straight up, like, now I'm in the verse of...
In what?
Wanting to break down, right? Because I don't know nothing about this shit.
Okay.
All I did was ran across the car.
Okay. Yeah. How do you want to have any explanation? And I know I said this last night, but I haven't said this today. So I want to say this last thing to you, okay? Respectfully to you. Right. This is it. I knew that I would talk to you one more time because I was going to charge you with murder.
Okay.
When I brought you over here, I charged you with murder, talking to you about that crime, not the other stuff from last night. And then I was going to show you some of my evidence that I have,
right,
which puts you not only at my crime scene, it puts you in my crime scene. So it doesn't just put you at his apartment some other time. It puts you at the apartment during the murder. And then I find evidence at your house linking you to here. So my only question for you is, this is your chance to tell us what happened. I don't know. Does he come at you? Does he make a threat to you? Does he try to hurt you in some way? Are you upset with me? Hey, don't. I realize you're looking at me. So am I. I'm respectfully
talking to me, but he analyzing body language.
And he's good at it. He's been doing this a long time. He's really good at it.
He's analyzing body language.
Right, exactly. And we can't figure out how a case with so much physical evidence where the guy, you're at it, man. So the next time that you get
case,
this is the case, this investigation. So your next time, Omar, your next time that you get to talk, your next time that you get to talk is when you take that stand.
Okay. No, listen to me.
You got it.
Physical evidence.
I'll let you talk one more time. Go ahead.
Physical evidence. There's no way possible that I could have burned this car. When did you guys find this? This shit don't even look familiar. The area don't even look familiar.
Okay. Why would it? Why would it look familiar?
I mean, I'm just take a car somewhere and then torch it.
Well, we wouldn't expect you to torch it in front of your house. That'd be kind of silly, wouldn't it? Although you've done sillier stuff. You left all your DNA at a murder scene.
If I was in a murder car, I'd at least go a half a mile from my house where I did it.
Your fingerprints are in blood in that house on the blinds. That's some of the stuff I'm saying.
Like, you look at my hand right here. You see these?
Yeah.
If those fingerprints show up somewhere, that means I was there.
Yeah.
Let me see.
So if your fingerprints show up somewhere, does that mean you were somewhere?
Can I see your hands real quick? Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Let me see your other hand. Okay. So all of yours, not being, sarcastic or anything like that, but you have all of your digits. So no one could have taken your digits, your fingers, and put them in blood inside of Jesse's house and then given them back to you.
Right.
That can't happen.
It's impossible.
That's impossible.
Unless you chop my hand off.
Right. Which, that may be fine in Mission Impossible or something like that, but in real life, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Right. So how do your fingerprints get in blood inside of his house? You certainly don't think I'm making that up.
Right now, I'm spooky.
I would be too.
I'm spooky because I really don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Like, I really don't know.
Talking about murder? Omar killing
I know you're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you killing Jesse. I just don't know why. Did he upset you?
Nah.
Did he come at you?
I don't know.
Did he in any way try to hurt you and you were afraid for your life and that's why you killed him?
I don't know.
You don't know him?
You don't know if he couldn't have tried to hurt you.
Never seen him a day in my life.
Okay. Do you have any questions at all about this investigation that I can try to answer?
Ain't really too much to ask.
Okay.
Show me.
I would agree.
You're right. There's really not a lot to say. You're right. We gave you an opportunity. Thank you for your time. I appreciate that. I know you mentioned that you wanted a cigarette. I think we can find a cigarette and just give us a few minutes to get some paperwork together. Be patient with us. It will not be long. I promise you. Okay?
In June 2019, Omar was formally indicted on first-degree murder charges. His trial didn't begin until October 2024. When it did, Omar accepted a plea deal, agreeing to plead guilty to a reduced charge of second-degree murder in exchange for having the remaining charges, including arson and credit card fraud, dropped. The agreement allowed him to escape the death penalty, but justice still caught up with him. Omar was sentenced to life in prison.